Hi, I'm Sophie, and welcome to my world. Well, today I have a very, very exciting adventure. We are going to meet Liam. And Liam is an amazing duct taper who has been coming to some of my workshops. In fact, I met him over the summer at one of my workshops. He came 3 hours.
Yeah.
That was a long way to come to one of my workshops. And when he came, we were doing some very basic stuff, weren't we? We were doing, I think, a water bottle holder. And Liam was over there, and he's making his water bottle holder, and he made it in 20 seconds. And everybody else was still struggling to learn the basic techniques. And I was like, hey, you already know how to do this, right? And he's like, yeah, I watch your YouTube videos. And I was like, you watch my YouTube videos? And he said, yeah. And that's when I found out that he had come for 3 hours, right, to come and see the workshop. And I'm watching him duct tape, and I'm like, this kid is really, really good. So Liam and I stayed in contact with each other, and he started sending me pictures of all of the stuff that he was making. And I was thoroughly impressed. And so then I asked your mom if it was okay if you came and did some videos with me. So the pretty exciting thing here is that Liam is now here with me in my warehouse.
Yeah.
What do you think of this warehouse?
It's pretty awesome.
So we invited him. What time did you leave this morning?
I think 5.
5
5
in the morning. So he left at 5 in the morning to get here to be part of our filming today. So I want to say thank you to him and to his mom for making this special trek. And I want to introduce you to Liam. So Liam, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
And now tell everybody, how old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
And soon going to be?
10.
Very soon going to be 10 years old. Okay, so you're 9 years old. When did you start actually duct taping?
I started about 3 years ago.
So you started when you were like 6?
Yeah, about 6.
Okay, did you rip the tape yourself, or did somebody have to rip the tape for you?
I cut it with scissors.
You
with
cut it with
scissors.
scissors. Yeah, and did you end up with like a lot of gunky mess?
Yeah.
Okay, so you started when you were 6. And where did you get introduced to duct tape?
Well, first, I went on YouTube and looked at a bunch of easy, simple duct tape crafts, and then I thought, these are kind of boring, and so then I found one that said Sophie-World, and then I clicked on that one, and I was like, oh, that's so much easier to understand. And so then I started watching her, and then I went to her website, and all that started happening.
The her he's talking about is me. So, so you started watching me when you were like 6 or 7?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Long time.
So he started watching me when we first started our videos. That's pretty cool. So you've been along the journey with me. Then you're learning, I'm learning, and I have to tell you, we're going to do a little show and tell, right? And I want to just tell you that his stuff is unbelievably amazing. And it's going to boggle your mind. Can I give him one little example while we're here? Okay, I'm just going to give you this little example, and we're going to go into much more detail later on, but this is a pocket locker. And you guys in the audience have been asking me to make a pocket locker for like forever, but Liam has made one that is unbelievable. It's got a notebook place where you put your notebook here and you can change it in and out. It's got a place for you to put your note cards. And I love this one because the theme is
The Fault in Our Stars.
Which is an amazing book and an amazing movie and makes us all cry.
Yeah.
And then there's a place here, you've got little sticky notes in there. So you got sticky notes.
An ID.
And an ID holder. And this, show them this, because this is really cool.
So this is an accordion pouch. And then for the strap, you can pull it out, and it has 3 card pockets, and then it has another Velcro spot right here and a Velcro spot back here. So if you want to close it, you just put it back on, and then you close it up like that.
And that's really, I think that's incredibly clever. And then of course you've got your pens.
Yep.
And this is great because it's accordion, which means it can open up and you can keep all your stuff in it. And then this is fabulous on the front. It's
little strap.
Yeah, the strap, but
Yeah.
one of our favorite phrases from the movie. Okay. So this is just one of the many brilliant things that he has made and designed and come up with on his own. So now, where did you learn all the techniques for making these? I mean, because clearly I have not made this on my website. So where did you figure out how to make this?
Well, one of my friends brought one of these to school, I think in 3rd grade.
You mean a pocket locker?
Yeah, pocket locker.
Made out of duct tape? Or
Yeah, I think it was made out of fabric.
just a regular one?
Yeah, just a regular one. And so I was like, wow, that is really cool. Can you teach me how to make one? And so like, I think I went to his house and he taught me how to make one, and it was a little tricky for me because we were using fabric. And instead I went home and tried to make it myself, and I made it out of duct tape. And it turned out like this.
And this is really, really cool.
And I added a duct tape sticker.
I love this. This is amazing. So now, when you're working on new ideas, where do you come up with these ideas? I mean, are you seeing them, are you seeing them in stores? Or are they just coming out of your head, or where are they coming from?
Sometimes I see them in stores, and sometimes I do is I find ideas online that are really, really simple, and then I turn them into like bigger things. Like if there's like a little pouch, I can turn it into a whole wallet. So I can make it really nice.
Okay, well, and like I said, we're going to do a complete show and tell with you to show some of the things that he has done. But the thing about it is that what I'm so intrigued about is how you will take a basic thing and then you'll add like a flap, and you'll add a special compartment, and you'll add all this really unique stuff. Where did those ideas come from?
Sometimes my mom, she asked, and my dad and my sister, she asked for things that they want out of duct tape and they really like it. And so I just think about a bunch of different things. And when I find out about something really interesting and I think that would really work for them, I just make that. And like, it's sort of like making a 3D thinking thing.
Okay, so now, do you make a lot of mistakes when you're working on these projects?
Yeah.
I do.
Definitely.
I personally make a ton of mistakes when I'm working on something.
You gotta practice.
Yeah, you do. You gotta practice, and learning the different techniques and the different steps. Sometimes things don't work together, do they?
No, not really.
Yeah, I mean, you think, oh, this is a great idea. I'll have this flap go like this and this flap go like this, and then when you put it all together,
it doesn't like look the way you wanted it to.
No, exactly. And sometimes I see things in my head, and when I actually make them,
they don't turn out like you thought it would.
No, exactly. So, okay, I have this thing that I call when I make a mistake, which which is a casualty.
Yeah.
Right? Do you make casualties?
Yes, a lot.
And what do you do with your casualties?
I just give them to people that have like no idea what they sort of look like, and they're like, oh, that's like so professional, even though it's really not. Sometimes that's what I do.
Now, what do you do with all your projects? Do you give them away as presents or things?
Yes, I give them away as presents a lot, or I sell them at garage sales.
Oh, good.
Or I give them as donations to like in, what was it called? Like a children's hospital.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they don't have Christmas or something, so I can give them like gifts.
That's really sweet. So you make them personalized gifts, and then you share those. That's awfully sweet. Now, do you have a special type of tape that you like to use? I mean, I know I personally use like 3 or 4 different brands, but is there a special brand you like to use?
I love Just for Laughs, which Sophie's knows of, and so I really like that brand.
So that's the brand you like. And what do you think about Duct brand duct tape?
I like Duct brand duct tape. It's just sometimes it's a little tricky for me to rip because they sort of get woven diagonally, which I don't like. So that's why I sort of like Just for Laughs a little more.
Okay, so now for you, do you rip your tape mostly, or do you cut your tape, or do you use an X-Acto knife? What do you use?
I usually neither use an X-Acto knife or rip it.
Okay.
But I mostly rip it.
So you're a ripper like I am. Yeah, I tend to be a ripper too. Is there a favorite pattern that you have that you like the best?
Yes. I definitely like the anchor tape from Duct brand.
Ah.
It has little anchors on it, and then like black, blue and white stripes. It's really cute. I love it.
So it's a nautical themed one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen, is it this one?
Yeah, it's that one.
Ah, okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay, so now you are very good at making these things yourself, and you make them and give them away and sell them and that kind of stuff. But what about teaching? Do you teach other people how to do this?
Sometimes. Rarely I do, but a lot of the times I do. Sometimes, I don't know. But usually when they really like it and they like want to buy it from me, I'm like, no, I don't really want you to buy it from me. How about you can come to my house later today and I can teach you how to make it.
Right, because it's much more fun to make
it's
stuff,
much more
isn't
fun
it?
to make things.
Which is leading me to my next question, which is, would you like to teach people how to do this kind of stuff?
Yes, I would love to.
So Liam and I will be in the future making some videos together where Liam is going to take the lead and actually be teaching you guys how to make stuff. Okay, so I'm going to ask you one more question here. Sky's the limit. No holds barred. You can make anything you want out of duct tape. What would you make?
This one's pretty simple. I would definitely make a prom dress for my sister.
A prom
out
dress?
of duct tape.
Very
I
cool.
would love to make one of those.
All right. Well, how old's your sister?
13.
Okay, so you got a little time.
I got a lot
You
of
got
time.
some time to work on it. Well, we are going to be doing some more interviewing and some more show and tell and actually some teaching projects with my friend Liam here. So make sure you come back and check us out at Sophie-World.
.com.